Hi, my name is Subham Pandey, and today we are going to start our second part of lecture 1. And in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the theoretical part, that is keyword and identifier. Okay, so what is a keyword? Okay, so keywords are the reserved word of C programming language which cannot be used as a name of any variable. Okay, like the functions you are using: printf, scanf, and getch, clear screen, if, else, for. So these are the reserved word of C library, okay, which is going to perform some specific function. Like if printf is written, means compiler understand that wherever printf is written, the user is going to print some value. Okay, so if you use this as a name of variable, okay, then it is a error, okay, for compiler. So keywords, you do not need to learn these keywords, okay, just simply know that what is keyword. So keyword are the reserved word of C library. Okay, now identifiers, as its name clear you that identify something. Okay, identify something. Okay, means if I write, let us take example here. Okay, integer num is equals to 30. Okay, what if I write here integer a is equals to 30? Can you tell me what this 30 is? You say that yeah, it is a integer data type value which is stored in a variable. Okay, but if I write here number, then you can clearly tell me that you want to store some number in num variable. Okay, okay, so this num which is written in green color is your identifier, means this name is you used to identify this value. Okay, but there are some rule in C language to give the name of identifier or variable. Okay, like this is the simplest rule. I mentioned here three simple rule. If you learn this, you can solve any question from identifier. And remember, in MCQ, most questions are asked in this area. Okay, identifier. The first one rule is it must be unique. Okay, let us suppose if I use integer num is equals to 30. Again I am writing integer num is equals to 34. Okay, how I am going to identify if I print num? Okay, so how my compiler is going to identify whether I print this num or this num? Okay, so it is a confusion for it. Okay, that's why the name must be unique. Okay, means if you are writing num here, then in further if you want to use any other name, okay, so you use num1, num2. Okay, so name must be unique, first rule. The second rule is it should not start with a number. Okay, like 1 2 3 4 0. Okay, and not with any special symbol like at the rate, has, dollar, per, modulo, power, okay, exponential, address, and a star. Okay, it should not start with the special symbol or any number. As you see in the example here, 1 ABC, is it a valid character? No. Why? Because it is starting with the number. You don't have you need not to see this whole. Okay, you just see first character whether it is number. Yeah, it is a number. Then what rule say? It not start with number and any special symbol. So this is wrong. Okay, here at the rate is there and at the rate is a special symbol, so this is not going to be a valid identifier. Okay, num, see here, the first character is what? The first character is your character value. Okay, character value. Okay, so it is a valid identifier. Okay, num at the rate, see here, here is a special symbol present. Okay, but still I am saying it is correct. Why? Because I told you that the name not start with the special symbol, it can end with the special symbol. In between it may have a special symbol or number, but it should not be in the starting of the name. Okay, now the third rule is should start with the character or underscore, and no gap in between the name. Most important point, no gap in between the name. Okay, means whenever you are going to provide the name identifier, okay, or name to a variable, then you can start it with the character value or underscore value. Okay, like here abc. Okay, so the starting is what, character value, so it is correct. Okay, here starting it with underscore, so it is also correct, because you can start the name of your variable with underscore or a character. Okay, now no gap is provided. See here, a b and after a gap there is c. Okay, so this is also not a valid name for identifier. Why? Because no gap in between, the name should be regular. Okay, so if I give you this, okay, and told you that re, uh, realize that whether it is a valid identifier or not. Okay, so how you are going to check it? You first check the first character, that is number or special symbol. So no, it is not a number, it is not a special symbol, it is a character, so it is valid. Okay, valid. First rule is passed. Okay, now check the second rule, that whether it is having any gap in between. So no gap, it is underscore, this is not gap, it is underscore. So yeah, this is a valid identifier. Okay, so these things I have to told you here in this lecture. So, okay, enjoy your day. Bye bye. Meet you in next lecture. Please like and subscribe my channel. So please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.